And I have two new guests. I'm going to have you guys introduce yourself. How would you go first?
Sure. I'm Christina DeWitt, the lending manager with Integra First Federal Credit Union.
All right. And you?
I'm Erin Noah, marketing manager at Integra First Federal Credit Union.
Welcome. I'm excited to have you guys here because one, you're new. You also advertise with us, I believe, and you're doing great things over at Integra. So let's talk about the Home Buyers Seminar that's coming up in January, right?
Yes, we are very excited. And why have a homebuyer seminar in January, right? When the snow is going to be flying and it's cold outside, and
don't want to think about it.
Yeah, and a lot of people put their home buying on hold till the spring. So, as some of us might know, it takes time to build credit, repair credit. So we'd like to help people and our members get their credit set up for the busy home buying season.
Oh my gosh!
In the spring.
Wonderful. So, what can people expect from the seminar?
Sure. We are excited to talk about different home buying options. We've got some great first-time home buyer programs. Us being in the rural northern Wisconsin and northern UP, we've got some exciting home buyer programs with no money down options. So those are some of the things that we'll talk about, as well as credit.
Yeah, I think credit is probably the biggest. I wish I would have had that teaching 20 years ago.
And it's reversible. You know, if you have problems with credit, you can fix that credit and work on it.
Right. That's that's where my husband and I are at right now. We're, you raise kids, you have debt and bills and all that good stuff. So that's where we're at, rebuilding, paying off that debt, but had we known when we were younger, we probably would have made better choices.
Sure.
Some people though, like I said, they might think, I can't afford a house or something. We can help you get there, and we're not afraid to work with you to figure out, where are you at right now? Let's start with where you're at and let's move forward.
Right.
So that's a big thing that I found.
Get scared of what's happening, to them, as far as their credit goes. I don't know. I knew that was from my own experience. I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do?
Sure.
I can't afford even a car loan. Yeah, I mean, now we can, but, 10, 15 years ago, it was like, not happening.
If you're young, if you're a single parent, maybe you're anxious and don't know the options. Like, that is one thing I've learned, and I just joined Integra 6 months ago as the marketing manager, but that is one thing I learned. They are willing to help anyone, and there's no shame. There's, just solutions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's good.
To have someone take the time and talk with you. There's a lot of first-time home buyers that were pleasantly surprised to find out that they could afford a home, especially with the higher rent prices right now. So it's exciting to get new home buyers into homes and start down that road of home ownership. But this seminar is designed for all home buyers, not just first-time home buyers.
That's wonderful too. And you had mentioned that it's only an hour.
It's only an hour, exactly. I mean, we're all busy. The seminar starts at 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday, January 8th. But we will be respectful of people's time, 1 hour to cover a lot of hot topics, and then to spend time with those that do want to stay after and maybe set up some credit check appointments or to talk about those things.
That's really nice that you take the time and really want to work with community members, because I think, it's that people they're afraid, and then there's that stigma, and what are they going to think about me, and on and on and on and on and on, So I think the first step is just getting through those doors, or maybe that phone call or something. So and you mentioned this is for anyone. And then the credit. Now, why January again?
Time, just to make sure that time is on our side. The only way to build or to repair credit is time. So we want to give people and members time to apply some of those tips and tricks and suggestions for building credit or for repairing credit. And so that's why January, before the busy home buying season in the spring and the summer.
I mean, now that you say that, that makes sense. I mean, I would have been like, why January?
Yep.
You know?
Because I'll be broke in January after
Yeah.
Christmas.
After Christmas, yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
You don't have to buy anything there.
Yeah, this is free. This is free. There's no commitment. It's an educational opportunity. That's 1 hour. If anyone is interested in attending, spots are limited. So feel free to email us at loans@integrafirstfcu.com. Again, that's loans@integrafirstfcu.com, or give any one of our loan officers at Integra a call.
Wonderful. And you had something too that you wanted to.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention we are running our campaign on home equity line of credit. And I don't know if you wanted to talk a little bit about that, but it's 5.5.
Yes. Yep, 5.5% APR. So Integra has taken a very unique approach to our home equity loans. They can be a first or a second mortgage, and it's a fixed rate home equity line of credit, which most home equity line of credits are a variable rate. And ours is fixed for the life of the loan.
Wow.
So if you're looking to do any of those, maybe home improvements or remodeling or
Debt consolidation.
With those high interest rate credit
There we
cards,
go.
or maybe somebody wants to take a nice sunny warm trip in March once the snow starts flying and it's cold. So you can use it for anything.
Oh
And
my
that's
gosh.
something where you can come right into Integra and they'll work with you to explain it and kind of figure out what works best for your
Situation,
for
yeah,
your needs.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so cool.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, this is some great stuff, and I'm sure I'll see you before that seminar. So
We'll be back.
I'm sure you will be. Well, I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
And listeners and viewers, Home Buyers Seminar is January 8th at 5:30. It's only an hour. So get a hold of the loan department or loan officers. Okay, at Integra, at any of the branches. So you'd be silly not to do it. All right. Well, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. All right, guys. So you heard it here first. Integra home buyer seminar. So get a hold of them right away. Spots are limited. So